Well, before television, one magazine served as the window to the world. Life is known for its iconic images through the decades, and now there is a new book that looks at Life magazine's photos of the Hollywood stars between 1936 and 1972, many of that have not been seen before.
It's called Life Hollywood. Rule Golden is the book's editor and joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
I wonder if back in those days, were the studios or the stars trying to control the narrative of how they wanted to be portrayed, or was it more authentic to the photographer's interpretation?
That's a very good question. I think that they didn't really control it to the same extent. They trusted Life, and they trusted the Life photographers to tell their story.
Mm.
Oh, so we're looking at some of these as we go through here. Elizabeth Taylor, that's an iconic image. Oh, we're going pretty fast here. If we can go back to that Elizabeth Taylor photo, that
Right.
one I feel like I've seen many times. Is that that was a Life photographer, huh?
That was a photographer called Philip Hausman, and it was actually taken when she was 16. So
You're
she was
kidding
really,
me.
Wow.
yeah, really young, and a kind of starlet on the a rising star, as it were. But it's a beautiful photograph, and it's representative of the kind of quality of the pictures we have in the book. Really beautifully lit studio portraiture.
Let's see what our next photo might be. Hitchcock, do we have that in the on our list? There. Oh, that's a great photo.
That is actually by the same photographer, Philip Hausman, who took the Elizabeth Taylor shot. And you don't need a lot to assume that that's a promotion for the movie Birds, but it's an incredibly cool setup shot. And Hitchcock was kind of in on the joke as well. As we know, he would make brief appearances in his movies from time.
Yes.
In fact, in all his movies, and this was an element of that. He's joking along with the audience.
Let's see the one you have of the actress Ingrid Bergman. Now, talk about this. Was this on a set, or this is a stage photo?
This is actually in the island of Stromboli in Italy, and she was making a movie. And the reason, and the photographer is Gordon Parks, a great life photographer who went on to actually become a film director and shot the movie Shaft. But this particular shot, it's taken in Stromboli in Italy. Where she was making a movie, and what's very interesting about this shot is she was having an extramarital affair with director Roberto Rossellini, and it was a big scandal at the time. And Life were one of the early people to break this story, and it's got a symbolism here because these ladies are kind of looking disapprovingly at her. She's having this extramarital affair, but no, it's just this pure coincidence, and again a mark of this incredible legacy of these Life photographers that were in the book.
Let's look at a photograph of Marilyn Monroe.
Gee, I don't feel like I've seen that one.
No.
This is deep in the archive. We spent something like over 3 years going into the archive, and this is, I mean, they have something like, I don't know, 10,000 photos just on Marilyn Monroe in the archive. So it's a lot of Marilyn. I mean, you could almost do a book just on Marilyn from the life photographs. And this was taken, exactly, when she was an unknown starlet. And I think at some point the photo editor said, "Who the hell is Marilyn Monroe?" And then obviously, a month or so later, the whole world knew.
Yeah.
So it's a great shot.
And next one is Sidney Poitier and his, I believe, first wife, Juanita.
This is an incredibly beautiful shot. And again, what you were saying about, your first question about stars having control over their image. This is such a great picture by this Life photographer that it was this trust that they knew that they would be able to produce these great portraits of them at home on set. And this is taken in Mount Vernon, just outside New York. And Poitier, Sidney Poitier, as we all know, was a rare black star in that era. So yeah, it's a beautiful.
I'm going to scroll forward here to the directors behind the scenes. Tony Curtis and Janet Leigh. We just saw that one, which is really cute, with Jamie Lee Curtis there. And let's go to the next one, Jane Mansfield, and see what we've got there. Wow.
We have a lot of pink kitsch, is what we.
That's a carpeted bathroom.
Yeah, no, it's insane. I mean, she for people who don't know, Jane Mansfield was a kind of aspiring Marilyn Monroe. I hope that isn't too derogatory. But yeah, she had this incredibly sort of camp home up in the Hollywood Hills. I mean, interestingly, this shot was never actually published. They did this whole big essay. They went from room to room, and each one is more kind of outrageous than the other one. But maybe it was too much for the Life magazine readers, and they never actually ran the story.
Wow. Interesting.
What's cool about this book is that we can, show stuff that, hasn't been seen before.
We're almost out of time, but we looked at a cool shot there of Sammy Davis Jr. Here's Paul Newman, and I think we have one of Tippi Hedren with a lion.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. Another typical day in Hollywood. Yeah, she was a big animal rights person, and I think she made in the early 70s. Her and her husband made a movie called Raw, which I think which wasn't a great success. But no, it's just it was
like people with animals. Actually, actors interacting.
We showed clips of that once.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's
wow.
Great. Yeah.
Well. So there you go. Well, thank you so much for your question.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we didn't mean to cut you off. We're out of time, but they're great pictures. The book is Life Hollywood. For more, check out the publisher's website or follow them on social media. Thanks so much, Roel.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll be
Have
right
a great
back.
day.
You too.